What's up, everybody? It's the Normies coming at you a little bit of Haunting a Hill House.
Ooh,
Episode
oh my God.
6, Two Storms.
Eerie.
And there we go. The cat parade has started on
Serge is being haunted by the cats.
So he is going to mute himself.
Like, I'm so curious to think about that. I need to pull something up too, actually, just remind myself. But yeah, that episode was lit as hell. I've been talking about a plot twist, you know what I mean? But go on. I need to pull up something.
Right before she did that, I said, she's going to become the bent-necked lady. But I didn't literally mean that as, like, she is the bent-necked lady. Like, I thought, like, she'd become a new one or something. Yeah.
Ooh.
That was cool. That was cool. Yeah, guys, so Two Storms. We're halfway done with the series. This is like the midway point here, starting off the back half of the rest of the handful of series episodes, and I'm excited. This is low-key the best show to do a quarantine watch for.
Mm-hmm.
It's mood.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
It's
scary.
gonna
It's
be
gonna
May.
be balls to the wall. It's gonna be May. It's gonna be May.
That's good.
Before we start, I'd like to remind you that this is not a market substitute for The Haunting of Hill House. You can support the official release by watching it on Netflix. You can support us on Patreon and jump ahead quite a few episodes, and also catch the uncuts. The uncuts, non-rated, un-PC version of all of our scares.
Whoa.
We say thing like cunt waffles.
Theo's gay.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry,
Theo
sir.
is
That's your
gay.
joke. Also, just I haven't patted you on the back enough for that joke. It was really funny.
What was
That
it?
was juvenile.
Well, Nahid was like, we should say he was like, we say un-PC stuff in the uncut, and Serge was like, quick, say something un-PC, and he was like, Flint's gay, which is funny because it's like wildly true, but like it just worked on like 2 different levels. It was like a joke that just kept giving.
Oh, my God. Also, can I shout out a viewer of ours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Brandy. I'm not going to say her last name. She messaged us, Haunting Crew, Hill Crew, and said, I'm not sure if you know, but the maker of Haunting of Hill House is a huge Doctor Who fan. He put little references in the entire show. I'm a big Whovian.
Oh, I haven't noticed one. Shit, I guess
I'm a huge Whovian. And I'm honestly, like, I'm kind of like sad I didn't see it, but like I actively also didn't look for it. I think I was too scared. But that's a really fun fact.
Well, you know what this means, right?
This is not market substitute.
You two are fake Whovians. No, I
I'm
said
not. I was like, oh, I thought you were
I'm
about to
just
trick me.
I don't really
not.
give a shit.
that. You're Whovians.
No!
Vivian's.
He didn't notice either.
Whovian, that's actually a reference to a race in Doctor Who. Did you already? Serge already said this isn't the market substitute. We can pull up the one talk.
She doesn't look like she's sleeping. She looks dead.
It's because she is.
The family's back together for the first time. Yay. No one cares. No one cares.
I know, it sucks it's for her funeral, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, I can't. I think he's like actually clean.
So what was with the jailbreak?
Yo, camera has not stopped.
Hey, look.
Theo's gonna be fucking tanked, bro. She's on drink number 3 in like the last,
I know.
not even
And
10
that
minutes, bro.
Thick ass glass. Look at that glass. Babe, can you wear long, sexy black gloves like these?
It's an impressive thick glass. It's an impressive thick glass.
She doesn't look like she's sleeping. So forget that.
I'm prepared for something scary.
Yep. That's her detective. Positive. Positive ID. That's Nellie, all right, and she's dead.
Oh man, he's having a breakdown, dude.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's the mother?
Don't look back again.
different.
Do not look back again.
Look, she went back to the house. She didn't tell anybody.
She hung herself with her neck. Was broken.
Bent neck lady, think. They're not gonna figure this out. They're not gonna figure this out.
Wait,
Oh shit, Faja!
I'm sorry, I'm a little late.
That'd be so cool if it was storming
Whoa.
right now in real life. Whoa, what the?
That's how he sees his, like, you know, children.
No, I think they're,
Fine.
What the
Stop
fuck?
it, Joe. Holy shit.
How did they do that? Did they have to sprint?
I'm just sorry that we have to be here under. Here, can I cook that barrel?
What?
Is he talking to, oh my god.
If he was addressing them, he would have said,
Aww.
"Oh my God, no! What the fuck, show?
You did,
You see her in the back? You fucking see that shit?
Ah! I didn't see it until now. What the fuck?
The switch right now, right?
Do y'all see that
God
shit?
damn, I didn't see it. No, do you see that right there in the back?
I do. It's yes, but I'm thinking about the switch in this one shot you guys have me fucked up about.
Is this the house?
Is this
they
the
in the
house?
house?
Yeah.
The haunted?
Yeah, he's back at Hill House.
I'm
Hey,
sorry,
cut.
Amira. I'm sorry. Come back.
Sounded like a car crash.
I guess, but I don't know why it would fall. Where'd you go?
I don't know, I guess I was wondering, maybe I was sleepwalking. I had the strangest dream.
Jesus Christ!
Don't say that.
Just, someone broke the sanitarium.
Chandeliers.
That's hail.
The ice floes fall back down to earth and they pick up more water and they get bigger and bigger.
Until they break your fucking window.
You wanna go check it out?
Can I come?
Sure.
Oh no, this is the night.
Shit.
Lord, dude.
It's alright.
Someone grab now.
Flashlight's in the kitchen.
Why?
What's
What's happening? No, where are you going?
Why are you going this way, child?
What are you doing?
What is wrong with you? Hello.
Oh,
Oh
hell no.
God.
Don't blink.
Sometimes Mommy sees people here too. But they won't hurt us, okay? They're
Really?
not here to hurt us.
Now you're saying
Why
this,
would
mommy?
you live there?
Where's your sister? Thea?
She was right there. I was holding her hand the entire time.
We're gonna
What
fight.
if something gets her?
Eh.
Oh, Luke.
God, these shots are just framed so
Look at Luke,
frighteningly.
Luke. Luke. Luke.
And now he just looks at her like beyond her years patient and asks what she's doing wrong. And Jen says, it's a made-up word. And now he looks her right in the eye and says, all words are made up at first. God, I wish I could remember that word.
Buffalo.
Puffalope.
That's it.
What is a puffalope?
Padded, puffy envelope. I'm trying to drink her back to life. Would you like me to stop?
Yes.
She just took the bottle. She said, fuck it.
Nellie used to write letters to Santa very seriously. Formal letters. Didn't want to call him Santa, so she called him Mr. Claus. She thought Santa would be rude. That's not how you talk to parents.
Aww.
My brother, Steve, he wants a typewriter.
Aw.
She only asked for presents for you guys. You know, we had to make sure we got you what you wanted, what she mentioned in those letters. Because we weren't about to discourage Dad, and Steve, your mom would say, oh, no, we wanted that, Steve.
I mean, 2 of us. There were 7 of us, and now there's 5. Because 2 of us decided to die. You know, some religions won't let you be buried in their cemeteries if you kill yourself. It's monstrous. And she knew the price the rest of us pay when someone does that, and she did it. There's nothing she was going through that wouldn't have been okay.
I personally feel like this is the best episode because all the siblings are like talking to each other about this shit and, you know, coming together.
You said Nellie wrote you a letter once a month. Yeah, that's right. So maybe she mentioned something in one of her monthly letters that might have raised the flag about, I don't know, her state of mind. No, she just talked about you guys, and just like the Santa letter, she just told me about you guys.
Steve, calm down, Steve.
You see, we're all aware of how you like to hold back information when a family member offs themselves. So I'm just wondering if there's a little more you're not telling us. Let's start with that call you got from Mrs. Dudley and what exactly she said about it. She called me, and immediately after she called the police. She said she noticed the car out front. Well, she went inside and she saw your sister hanging next to the spiral staircase in the library. And Nellie mentioned in one of her buffaloes that she crashed a book signing of mine about a month ago. She had to scream at me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, does that sound like Nell to you?
No.
She wasn't herself.
She was seeing a new therapist since Arthur. I know that.
That's right.
Anybody know anything about this doctor?
Any psychiatrist worth their shit would have kept her on a much shorter leash. She's a fucking quack.
She was clearly off her meds when I
How did she sound when she called you, Cheryl?
Where'd she call you?
Yeah, the day it happened. She called Steve, too.
Oh, did you talk to her?
No, I didn't get to it.
Me either.
She was worried about a lot more than Luke. She said the bent neck lady was back.
You let her believe all that bullshit.
You know?
All that bullshit about Hill House.
No, he's entitled.
What is that?
Is he talking to himself? What is he?
I'm entitled to the truth?
Steve, you're entitled to your anger.
Is the dad talking to someone else, like in his
It's
head?
like he's talking to his wife, man.
Yes, he didn't happen. Yeah, he didn't begin the episode. He's like,
You took all that paranoia and craziness and you mass marketed it to jumpstart your writing career. So don't
This is a great family reunion.
And you don't know what I feel. And I'm allowed to process that any way that I want to. You don't just stand there and dictate how we all grieve our dead.
Oh, God.
You know what? I took the money, Cheryl.
oh no.
Yeah,
Don't say anything about
Bum,
that.
bum,
I took his fucking money. I got my degree. I started my career. You know what? It's good fucking.
They gotta drag the husband into this drama. He's gonna be found out.
I know. I'm literally waiting for that.
So what now? You want to come after me? So you just thought you'd live under my roof? No, let me get this right.
Stay out of
Live
it.
under my roof, eat my food.
Bro, stay out of this, bro. Go back in the
Yeah.
corner.
You serious?
Yes, I am. We agreed, all of us. We were going to participate in his sick. We were just going to get up there and you didn't get to lie to me and live off me at the same time. And call me a bitch.
As long as it goes, the husband's like, I'm fucking divorced, bro.
Well, he's still there. He was by the window and he's gone now.
But I mean,
Where's the dad?
She's falling on the goddamn ground and I'm embarrassing myself.
We took the money too.
He did it to himself!
goddamn.
I took the money, I guess.
Oh, sure.
He's like, you know what? I want to be called names too. I want to be involved in this argument.
Blood money!
We're done here. Everybody out.
The fuck were y'all doing here?
Yeah, there's some death tests.
I need another bottle.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Why don't we go back to the hotel and give your sister some space? You know, she's wounded. We're all wounded. People lash out. It's perfectly.
Who did this?
What?
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
What?
Spiders in her mouth? Spider in her mouth?
I didn't.
Someone thought what? This was funny? This was. Who the fuck did this?
Swear to God, I didn't. You were the last one up
Yeah,
here.
no, absolutely.
You were
Why would I
standing
do something?
here.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, no, please stop. Please fucking stop. Oh my
You're scaring me,
god.
Father. Just stop it. You're killing me.
I'm sorry!
I'm gonna shit a kitten over here because every time you scream, my stomach contracts so fucking hard. I'm gonna miscarry.
I can't control it.
No.
He's not even afraid of the ghost. Like, he gets it.
It's like he's been talking to them. Maybe he's been talking to his wife too.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Okay, in the beginning episode,
Yeah,
he
me and Ron been on
literally
that.
says, neither can I. They're all grown up. It's like, he can't believe they're all grown up, he and his wife.
Go. Really?
Damn.
The worst things are happening.
Oh my god! I'm sorry, Amira.
This shit's all over the fucking
You guys
place,
see-
bro. Yes.
Grandma Gertrude.
I'm sorry, come back. Come back.
What the fuck?
She's so used to it, bro.
This must be that one ride at Disney because that's a haunted mansion for sure, bro. There's a buku amount of ghost in this bitch.
How is she just totally nonchalant?
Unfazed?
Earlier, she said I see things too. I see
Yeah.
people in the house, but they're not gonna hurt us.
Yeah. How did they do? Hallway to hallway. Oh!
If some shit like that happens, I'm moving across the fucking country.
I'm having the strangest dream.
These people aren't moving nearly quick enough for their children to be screaming bloody murder. The little girl, it's Nell.
She didn't do this to herself. Neither did Mom, did she?
Okay, he's admitting.
Mom, Nell, Dad's talking to himself all night.
It's not like that.
Then explain yourself. Finally, please.
Nell didn't kill herself, the house did. You don't understand Hill House, Steve. You never did. It's always
My
been
problem.
your problem.
That's
And
not
you
my
think you know
problem.
what happened that night? You don't know what
God, the wrong parent died.
Know who did that?
Admit to the weirdness, people. Come on.
Let's go.
Nell died for your sins.
Sorry, boys.
Please don't be having sex.
Bro, why would you say that? No. There's no way.
I don't know. They've been gone for too long, and she's drunk.
Marshall be fucking dead.
Out of all the things?
You
Really,
are
bro?
fucking
really, bro?
kidding me right now.
I don't know. We didn't see them doing anything. He could have just.
Oh my god, that's the guy from Country Hill.
She's wearing the same night dress.
Chad Michael
Oh.
Berry?
But her hair was short, right?
his
No, it was not.
The brother.
I don't know what you were looking at.
Plays his brother in the show.
I was right here. You're freezing. I was right here. I was screaming and shouting, and none of you could see me. Why couldn't you see me? It's okay. I raved and jumped and screamed, and you didn't even look. None of you even looked.
No one ever paid attention to Nell. Maybe he was just consoling her in the closet, you know. We don't even think the worst of, what's his name? Kevin? I don't know what the fuck his name is.
Also, isn't Theo a staunch lesbian?
That's right. Yeah, Theo's lesbian. So they couldn't have been doing anything.
But she was drinking a lot, vodka and whiskey.
Never been drunk enough to.
I thought the house things had got you. I thought they took you.
They love each other.
The whole time, none of you could see me. Nobody could see me.
Anyway, so this episode was fucking amazing. So many one shots in it, like holy crap! It was
Bomb.com.
and like it was like the first scene was like hella long, like one shot, but then like they just kept throwing one shots at us.
Oh yeah, that was very well done.
Like kudos to the kids. Yeah, kudos to the children too, and everybody, cameraman, and everybody involved in this episode. Like honestly,
I can see why Pat would say that it was a little slower because not much like
Jump
progression
scares.
of the plot happened. But in my opinion, I've been waiting for these this family, these siblings to like get together and hash things out for a while
And actually
now.
talk about it.
Yeah, and so it was
And
just
just
seeing them at each other's throats and shit. It was like uncomfortable, but like realistic and raw in the best way.
The tension with the camera refusing to cut was really good. So I just wanted to say, now that we've seen Nellie like become the bent neck lady and like kind of trip through history, and with the mom, she saw that she saw the old lady and the old kid in a wheelchair, and like she wasn't there where she was standing at, where the last place we saw her. So I don't know. I feel like these people are like, because you remember when we had that conversation with Andrea Perrin, and she was like, maybe ghosts are just like people who are lost in time. Andrea Perrin, she didn't sound like that. It's
no,
just
I
her.
remember that what she was saying, like lost in, like they're just like in different time pockets, and sometimes we see them doing something in that time pocket or whatever, which is a really interesting theory, honestly. Like it's kind of better than knowing like that they're there all the time. Technically, they're just like in a different time, but like I don't know how this is applied on this episode, but yeah, I like it.
Well, because the mom was able to move around through space and time in a way that didn't make any sense. And earlier she said she was like, oh yeah, I guess I was sleepwalking. She's like, I've been having the strangest dreams.
Steven was like becoming unhinged. I don't believe Theo was cheating because she gay. And
But like, okay, but you don't think like when you're drinking, so what? Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I have.
Maybe she wanted that.
No, yeah, honestly, like I have like friends who are in a different sexual preference and everything, and I've seen them fucked up and go for like not that sexual preference.
Are you saying you know people that suck and fuck for money?
Something like that.
I'm gonna see if Theo had her gloves off.
No, I don't know.
She had them on. I saw it.
Yeah.
She had them on.
I do think that.
I don't believe it.
I think they're chatting.
That would be really fucked up for Theo. Like
Yeah.
I would make me hate her character. You know.
I mean, again, you're fucked up. You're
You
sad.
wouldn't hate Kevin?
I mean, yeah, Kevin. Is that his name? Kevin.
I'm gonna go look up his name here. So
I'm like 90% sure it's Kevin. Man, my brain did a tricking on me, bro. I swear she was wearing different clothes.
No, she wasn't. I
mean,
don't know what you were talking
I'm seeing it
about.
now. She clearly wasn't. But,
Who?
like,
Theo or Nell?
No. Something with Nell. Like, when Nell showed
kid.
up as a little girl, I thought she had on different clothes. There was just so many little kids there with all these different outfits on. I don't know who looks like what. Shit, man. I don't like keep track of fucking children.
I mean,
The most impressive to me is when the children were in the funeral home when the camera panned around Hugh. Mm-hmm. And,
yeah.
I don't know, did it in one shot and replaced them again. And it didn't seem like they were breathing heavy at all, but you know they must have been sprinting back and forth.
they did really well because I was like looking in.
But like, so when little girl Nell says like I was standing here the whole time, like is she? That's also what the bent neck lady is thinking too, probably, right? Like
Yeah, I think.
I've been standing here the whole
Yeah,
time,
I think she was
like-
saying that too,
I mean,
as bent neck lady.
Yeah. There's like a second meaning to it too.
Yeah.
The gloves were
The
off.
gloves were off.
But why?
So that changes the whole entire like
That's
how we
almost like
understand
they
that scene.
fucked.
No, shut up.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
No,
not.
she could have been
Like,
trying to feel
like-
something.
But
and then
what?
It
Why
overwhelmed her
him?
because obviously, like the sensation takes her, takes a lot out of her.
And look, she like looks down at her hands. Theo looks at her hands is the first thing that she does. She's like looking at her hands and she's confused.
Yeah, she's, like, out of
she
it.
was drunk and like probably took her fucking gloves off and like tried to touch them to feel or understand something. That's a whole fucking deal right there.
It really is.
Kevin is? What if Kevin is like a ghost?
His name. I'm looking up his name. His name's not Kevin. He doesn't not look like a Kevin.
I have to pee, guys. I can like feel it damaging my organs. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, so do you guys really do think that the
Let's
dad
find
was
out.
talking to his mom, to like the mom, Olivia?
Yes,
Yeah, me too.
definitely.
Cause like you don't say you don't tell a random ghost, oh, neither can I. They're all grown up. You tell to like your significant other.
So I think Serge might be right that like he's a medium.
He's a medium.
Yeah.
I mean, he could
Not
be.
large or small, but a medium.
I mean, there has to be a reason why he's seeing. I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like he's only seen his wife maybe, and now Nell, like family wise. I don't know who, like, if he's seen people like his wife or believed via his wife. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I mean, he also saw his wife take, like, for him, I just don't understand how, like, if I was him, right, and I'm in that situation and I just saw somebody I know, like, I just hallucinated, essentially. I don't understand why these people keep walking this shit off. Like, that is, out of everything that's happening on the show, is the most unbelievable part for me.
Yeah.
But I think it goes to, like, the scariness for, like, when people don't believe you or for when people are afraid to talk about seeing something that they might think is supernatural because they're like worried about being called crazy or worried about it, like, but like if I'm him, I'm gonna be like, I'm pretty sure I just saw some shit that makes absolutely no fucking sense, and like you're sitting here on the floor saying you're having these weird dreams. Like we're all experiencing something. They are all collectively experiencing something, and it's so frustrating that they don't talk about it.
I just don't get like I don't get it. Why don't like he obviously admitted to everybody like, hey, Luke and Nell seen it and the mom, like just like be open about it. Like you just said the house killed her. So it's like you're so vague about it.
Steve
And his name is
This-
Kevin.
This happened when they were kids. It's probably easy to be like, did that really happen, or were we just like seeing things? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I had a moment like that as a kid, and I mean it still doesn't make sense as an adult, but like,
Oh,
you know, you just write it off. But if that shit, there was a really bad thunderstorm, and my aunt, my dad's sister, was watching me, and she does this thing. She's fuck petty. She was trying to scare me, but then we both legitimately heard something like in the back of the house. Like we heard something, and we went back there and looked, and nothing was there. And like we looked around, and we're like, "What the fuck?" Right? So, also I was like super young. I was probably 7 maybe, and then so that would make her 17. And then we heard it again, and we go back and we look, and it's nothing. And this rainstorm's like coming down super bad, and we go like hide in her room, but we checked like around the house. The way this house was, out of every window, you could see every side of the house. And then like we go and like hide in her room and like barricade the door, and then like moments later, like my dad comes like busting through the door, and he's like, "I've been trying to get in the house," and we're like, "For how long?" And he's like, "I just got here," and we're like, "This has been going on for like a solid 20 minutes." And like we checked outside because it did sound like someone was trying to get in the house, but like he wasn't around, like he just was not there, so it didn't make any sense. But I mean, he could have been trying to get in the house for longer than that.
So see, maybe,
Who knows?
maybe
There's
they're brushing it off just like you're brushing that off. We all have a ghost story.
yeah, but that
It's
one
crazy.
we were in the hood. They can easily explain. Could have been anybody trying to get in the fucking house.
Interesting.
Yeah, all of us have a ghost story that we just kind of brushed off as mental illness, sleep paralysis.
Bro, ghosts are real. Ghosts are real. Ghosts are real.
I would have questioned the buttons thing. For a second, I wouldn't have dropped that. I would have like, who did this? Like, who did this? If it was none of us, then we should be concerned.
But nobody was like admitting it.
And if it is one of us, which one of us is sick enough to fucking think that this is a good moment to put buttons on someone's eyes? Also, what does that mean?
The buttons was what she was counting. She was counting the buttons for.
Oh, and there was 2 of them because 2 of them were
dead,
missing.
or 2 of them were dead, like the mom.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like 2 of them were missing. The mom and like, cause she was like, yeah.
So like now she's like reunited with her like family that's dead, which is her mom. So it's 2 of them.
Man, is she reunited? She's just like
terrifying
haunting
movie
you.
Coraline.
Yeah.
She says she's alone.
I mean,
It seems like she's alone.
Yeah.
I think that her and her mom are together somehow.
Oh man. I mean, technically her ghost mother tricked her to her death.
Yeah.
Or maybe just a ghost wearing a
Yeah,
mom's face.
exactly.
This whole shit is all over. Man. An emotional roller coaster to be for sure. The tension with the non-cutting, masterful filmmaking.
Oh, bro,
this was a really, 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 really good
very
episode.
Good cinematography.
The tension where she was like, I took the money, I put myself through education, and his name is Kevin. You guys are right. Oh, we took the money too. I'm like, what are you doing?
We took the money.
I was like,
you took the
Nah,
money.
I feel like, cause like Kevin's like frustrated that like she is dying on this hill. She is just like she's got like this moral high ground, and that's when Steven was like, you better come off that high horse.
Mm-hmm.
I think he said before like I knock you down and before you fall off or something like that, because he knows. He knows who took the money. He knows everybody in the room who took the fucking money, and he's just sitting there letting her like fucking drown herself, essentially, just like in these words. Yeah. And he's like, all right, that's what you think it is, but like I know what the truth is, and like if I'm the husband too, like that was his moment. If he didn't say it, then because just like if later on it comes out, worse. She's like, what the fuck?
He should have said.
He just start preparing his casket.
Should have said this is not the hill house to die on, but probably wouldn't have been received well.
It was really
very. It seemed like a video game. Some of those shots behind Hugh at Hill House, with the way it was lit, it was just so well lit.
Flickering ass flashlight.
Yes, it's like, am I playing a game right now? It was just third-person view, so smooth.
So
and that
also,
house is so damn haunted looking.
It really is. It's super haunted, bro. The fact, like, again, like mom saw just like a kid in a wheelchair, a grandma in a bed. Like, come on. It was really
like
cool.
The aesthetics too, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, it was really cool to see Steve though, like get all more emotional over Nell, but then see like a ghost as well right immediately after that. Like it was not Nell, but it had to be his mom, I think, right?
You see him, he's just brushing it off like, come on, this isn't happening. Like I don't know.
And that's the shit, man. Is that like through context clues, they've all heard that it's happening. It's just saying.
Like the most disappointing and like annoyingly stubborn is Steve. Yeah, Steve, because he's just trying to like deflect from the fact that he can see it too by shaming other people's experience, which is the same as his. And then like I don't understand also his point of like, you know, you're not seeing ghosts, you're just crazy. Like, is that better or worse? You know what I mean? Like, how do you even make this comparison and say that, oh, it's just a mental illness? Are you kidding me?
I know, like, you say mental illness,
some serious shit, too. Like, it's worse than that.
No, I agree with you. Because, like,
honestly, I was getting really mad at him, and then in the end, when Nell, like, everybody's just kind of wrapped up in their own shit. Like, Shirley in her own, like, you know, she's like probably the most likable character, but even she's wrapped up in like her own like self-righteousness. Yeah. And everybody's just like wrapped up in their own shit. And like when Nell was just like, I was right here. Like I was
Man, you're right. There's
just speaks to her entire.
Oh yeah, she was like, and none of you.
Nobody's like mourning her.
Life.
Yeah.
Like she kept trying to like reach out to people, trying to like express herself through all these different phases that she went through that we heard about in the last episode. And she was just like really trying to like let people know that, you know, she needs help, and nobody helped her.
Damn, that's hella sad. That's hella sad. And she's like right there dead too and everything.
Yeah.
And everybody's still
yelling about dumb shit. I'm pretty sure that it was like the bent neck lady Nell who like flipped over the casket because she was
To be
just
noticed.
fed up with everybody's
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
just
man. That just makes it so much sadder right now. We're just like, everyone's just
Yeah.
like, oh my god, man. I feel so
This
bad
family
for
needs
now.
to learn how to communicate, man. Like, I don't know, this.
I hate them all.
Steve, I think, like, he was bringing up the mental illness. I don't think he was, like, shaming the mental, like, I think he knows that it needs to be treated seriously. I think he was just frustrated that no one was admitting that it was mental illness, or that he, you know, that's what he believes. But like he was
Well, but
pissed that
then
the
even
dad
if his-
might have been like feeding
it's
into it.
your father. You think that your father is mentally ill? That he's like a schizophrenic talking to other imaginary people? Help him!
Yeah.
Why you keep shaming him?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, it's your fucking father.
He's just thinking how he can exploit it and write it for a future book.
Oh,
I think no, but like
No,
also like he wants
He had all the
answers.
right to make money off of his own fucking tragedy, and fuck her for coming at him about that blood money shit. Like, listen, I completely understand. He also offered money to every single body, so like, you could be on that high horse and be like, I didn't take the money, but she doesn't have the right to shame anybody else. Literally, her little sister used that fucking money to pay for her goddamn degree and start her career and start her life. So like,
But I'm on with her with the point of like she still live in her house. and
okay,
not
well that
pay rent
part
and all
that part
shit.
does seem a little fucking
Also,
weird, 'cause,
Kevin,
like,
But, like, if he's, like-
she was talking about
he
the
was
residuals?
she was doing like pro bono funeral showings and stuff like that to pay for their like you know.
She
their
was
lives.
taking on a lot of
She's got like
charity cases on. Remember?
Yeah. And she's got like the privilege to talk shit about everybody else that takes the money, but like if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't even have a funeral home. Like her self-righteousness is like so fucking hardcore, but like it is nonsensical. Like it doesn't make sense. And it's like, and I mean, I think that's what makes it worse as like her character flaw.
I
She's
do.
like, yeah, cool, you didn't take the money, but if you didn't, like, your husband like saved your fucking entire business.
Oh.
You can be shitty at it if you want to, but eventually you're going to have to be like, yeah, that was probably the
I mean,
smart
he
thing
did
to
it
do.
out of love, obviously.
I mean, he also did it out of one of them motherfuckers.
And I mean, they used it. All of them used it for a good thing in the end, like education or, you know, like self-preservation, business.
Yeah.
So it's not like, you know, he exploited that family's tragic story to go
Like
to a
Bob.
fucking strip club and
Yeah.
make it rain.
He didn't buy boats on boats. He tried to put on for the family as the older brother. And, like, I respect that. I know that people could be upset. If this was my family, I'd be like, you know what, bro? I'm upset. I don't like the way you told the story. I don't like the way you came off in that book. That's you. You get to tell the story to whoever the fuck you want. Actually, it's also your story. Give me some of that money, my guy. And, like, I'm going to fuck with you about it on Thanksgiving, but we're good. Like,
But also, he did give. I know that last episode I was mad at him, but he did offer them to make changes.
He did.
In the story.
Nobody ever said anything.
I think that he did everything that he could do, and it was like he wanted to be a writer ever since he was a child, and his childhood just gave him such a wealth of information that he could write about. So I understand why he did it. I'm just mostly mad at all of them just not being able to acknowledge that Nell had a problem, and like they just were all wrapped up in their own fucking stupid shit without noticing that she was like getting to this inevitable end.
yeah.
Oh, I agree with you, dude. It's just sad. I'm really sad they can't move past it now, and I do understand why they're mad at the dad because they don't have full answers, and they never did. It just sucks.
Well, gang, I believe those are all the things.
Those were the things.
Yeah.
No, I'm
yeah.
sad. Can we finish? This is the worst part when it gets so sad.
Yeah.
I don't care how fucking scary it gets.
Just want to be done with it, so I'm not
I just
sad
want
all
to be
night.
done with it because I'm just gonna be sad.
Yeah, it was
Another
very
Monday,
sad.
I'm just gonna go to bed sad.
Hearing all the stories about Nell, like the puffalope and the Santa and like wanting a typewriter for
I
like
know.
she was a cute kid, man. And
I'm going to go pour a little bit of whiskey up for her,
puffalope. Hey, guys, let's make a pact.
Yeah.
Anytime it's at night and like storming and raining outside, can
Yeah.
we watch an episode?
Yeah.
We'll watch an episode.
though. Sure.
Yeah.
If it just randomly happens, we'll pop one.
I hope it's the finale.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody.
Bye, all.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of The Haunting of Hill House. We'd like to give a special shout out to our super patrons, Eleanor, Joe Mags, Lauren, Michael, Nick Comfort, Ruby Tiger, Dangerous, Neptop, Quentin Martin, Exploring Dylan, Liam Dyer, and Pavi. Thank you and have a wonderful week.